Uliov looked at Clarence and said, "Come in and sit down. There are two things I'd like to discuss. The first is the traffic situation in Messina." Clarence nodded and replied, "Ah, yes, something we've turned a blind eye to for a while. It's time we sorted it out. Do you have any ideas on ways to mitigate the traffic jams? I have a couple, but I'm not sure about them." Uliov responded, "I have a couple as well. The first one is simple enough. Restrict access to heavy trucks in the city center. It'll only take a couple of signs." Clarence cut in, "I like that approach. It's simple, inexpensive, and will affect traffic positively." Uliov nodded and said, "I took the liberty of getting the signs placed. Early indications are positive, but I'm not holding my breath at this point." Clarence replied, "Wise move. We've been burned with what we thought were solutions that turned out to be temporary patches. What's your second idea, or would you like to hear mine?" Uliov responded, "Go ahead. I suspect we're on the same page there." Clarence began, "While the current bus platform isn't at its saturation point, as we know, the roads are very close to theirs. We could build another bus platform and end station to the west of the city. We're going to be expanding Messina that direction, and having a platform closer to apartments should be a positive in terms of getting workers to factories." Uliov exclaimed, "That was exactly what I was thinking. Building the new platform will relieve pressure on the first platform, decrease bus traffic, and make it easier to scale all the bus lines as needed." Clarence smiled and replied, "I couldn't have said it better myself. I think it's a no-brainer, honestly. It's low cost, easily configured, and if it causes any issues, we can revert everything to the original platform quite easily." Uliov questions, "Sounds like you're recommending we build the new platform." "I'm in favor. The farm, food factory, and support buildings are close to completion. The COs should be able to knock the platform and end station out in no time. I'll get it arranged." Clarence replied, "Sounds like a win to me. Uliov, you said you had two things to discuss. What's the second?" Uliov began nervously. "When we discussed the water shortage, you became very agitated. You didn't seem yourself. Normally we discuss those situations and do the post-mortem on the project objectively. I was wondering if everything was okay." Clarence responded, "I intended on apologizing to you for lashing out like that. I am sorry you got the brunt of my reaction. I would like to explain what happened that day if that's all right with you." Uliov replied, "Quite all right, my friend. I would love to hear it." Clarence continued, "My aunt and uncle moved into the city 6 months ago, my recommendation. They live in one of the most effective apartments, and I feel responsible for them. I've been talking to my team, and they had a very similar reaction to yours. Things could have been worse. We got lucky. We got it sorted out in no time. While those things are true, it discounts the human element of the situation. Something I experienced firsthand. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Again, I am sorry for directing my anger at you." Uliov nodded and said, "I understand, Clarence. That's a big load to carry. You've done well. How are your aunt and uncle faring now?" Clarence replied, "Pretty well, although they are on the wait list for a new television. They're not particularly happy about that." Uliov said, "Oops, I should have that situation sorted out soon. And thank you for the reminder that everything we do affects real people. It's not just planning and issuing orders from the seclusion of our offices." Hey, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 78 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Thanks for joining me here today. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend a bit of it with me. It's awesome. So we're continuing on here. We've got basically everything purchased and ready to go for our next next spring planting. We just got a couple of buildings left that won't stop anything from happening, but I just want to make sure that we've got everything done right now. Down here, we're not too far away from getting just 38 tons of concrete left to pick up, and then we should be good to go. and that's the grain storage. And yeah, we are. No one's coming right at this point because we're not in a. For some reason, we're hurting for concrete. I don't know why that would be. There's more than enough. Missing cement, so I guess we're not keeping. Okay, let me pause this because we're supposed. There should be more than enough, unless it's a situation of. Yeah, it's bringing it 7 tons at a time. This would be would be a moot point if I had built all of the. Forgot the name, conveyors that would supply directly, and then it would be more of an on-demand. So you know what, I think it's time. I just it's just need so much concrete, so let's make that happen. And no one has access. We can get those started. Is it footpaths or roads? No, it's roads. Okay. Okay, there's a road there, and here is another road. And we should be able to assign anything else now. Okay, cool. And that's also get those going. Yeah, this is got more than enough gravel, and we got four people working at this point. So yeah, we're getting. You know, it would be nice if we got that filled, and then we could have a little bit more of a stable gravel situation. So anyway, yeah, that's happening slowly, but it is happening. Okay. Where else do we need to go? I will be putting the platform in over here with the end station, and we'll go from there. And there was there was something here that I planned that I didn't. Oh yes, that's down at this end. Nobody's working on this, so I think, is it 4? Is it all of them? Yeah, we'll get them working, and let me know when that's done, please. Yes. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, as soon as we get that sorted out, things should. Well, I'm hoping things. Culture, electronics, food. Are we back in a positive? I think 11,850. We are getting back to. Oh, 11,849. Maybe we're not. There was, yeah, there's definitely a decline. Let me check and see that we've got all the research is done that we need to. Okay, so this is still happening. I'm gonna leave this up and available for some time until this is dealt with, and then yeah, 8:45. We're definitely getting people, so hopefully it doesn't. It's not too many, and it's. I don't know if it's the older people that we're losing. Yeah, it's I'm not sure. It's got to be pandemic related. The hospital is near as I can tell is doing pretty well here, and I can't imagine that it's not uh, doing well on this end as well. Oh, that's the police station, not the hospital. There's the hospital. Yeah, there's hardly anyone being treated here. So, yeah, not sure why that's going or not going the way I want it to. Okay. So yeah, we started the warehouse, and I think we do have some mixers coming. These aren't. It's not the end of the world at this point for this in, because it's the earliest we're gonna get going is basically in a year. So it gives us a year's time to get all of that stuff sorted out. But I would like to get our vehicle repair stations fixed up down here as well. Stop production. Yeah, that's yeah. We're chugging along here. I guess I think what I should do. Sorry for the clouds. What I need to do, or what, yeah, is get the fields assigned while it's while we're not in a snow situation. Okay, so start with the outside one. And then just work our way in. Yeah, we'll go here and here, and then across the street, and across the street, across the street. Same kind of scenario. Okay. Well, cannot see that. One. And that should hopefully keep our tractors and harvesters on the same side, so they're not jumping back and forth. that would be pretty wasteful if that was the case. So I'm going to name these the grain storage. This will be the storage for, I'm calling this the south. I don't know if a better way to differentiate them. So we're running with that. So that's the south storage, and then this is the south. Rename, please. This will keep things clear in my brain. So D-O, yeah. So field, D-O. Or field. Okay. So that's the, yeah. And then this is going to be the east grain storage. I have no idea if those are the directions. Yeah, not that it really matters, but, and then this is the east DO, and because my brain field DO, yeah. Okay. I knew there was another descriptor there, I just couldn't remember what it was. Field DO, okay, cool. And then this is the South Road Cargo Station. And guess what this one will be? East. Put that in the right place. East Road Cargo Station. Okay. Yeah, we're dropping people. They're still happy for some reason. What's happening here? Well, it is getting research. We're about halfway through now. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, they must be doing the sorry, my brain. Fertilizing. Wow, that was hard. Okay. Okay, it would appear that so it's 11 tons. Are we transporting? Yeah, we got it. So this will be the last for the storage, and oh good, we got the connection dealt with. We just need a bunch of bricks and boards. Cool. And we got all the bricks that we need there, and I'm pretty sure we got all the boards we need here as well. So good to go. That should get dealt with pretty quickly. This is looking for concrete, so we keep adding to the concrete need. Yeah, I also want to do a little bit of work in here, but it's really not that critical at this point. We've got all the oil that we need, and we're exporting on a pretty regular basis. So that's cool. We just need to get our population up. All right, so I'm trying to think here. Whoops, my bad. What I want to do with the another road cargo station, or not road cargo, bus platform, and how I want to orient it. And I was thinking of putting it on this side of the street, because when they go to leave, they're going to be leaving this direction, or in, well, they won't be going that direction because they're going to be going to this bus stop. So, yeah. Yeah, and then I can have the platform on this side and the end station on this side. Construction's finished. Cool. Okay. You will be storing. Right now, we're going to set this up to be, actually what I want to do, I think it's control. Yeah, and then there's zeroed, is At this point in time, the only thing we're going to be storing is electronics. 70 tons of it, and I want to transfer electronics to here from a DO on this side of the world. Sorry. Yeah, it didn't quite get all the way there. Now, which... Yeah, that's the container DO. That's for exports, and we won't be using that. And this is... I think we could probably... yeah, that's this warehouse. How many? There's 2 covered hulls. It's probably not enough. In fact, I can almost guarantee it's not enough. We're gonna need, well, yeah, I'm thinking this was going to be fuel, but getting it built and having it do that is yeah, that's a necessity. So let's do it this way. We'll switch it over once we're done, and then this can go back to the fuel and bitumen that we were having it deal with before on its own. So okay, so that's this warehouse, and I need to add in do I have? No, it's got 20 there, so we're there's really not much I can do for that in here. Well, where is this? Yeah, that's these guys. Back and forth. Oh, this is keeping fuel in those DOs. Yikes. Yeah, that's this guy right here. That's not going to work. So, I guess we're kind of stuck until that's done. So let's let that happen. I don't make that a high priority. There's not a whole lot of material that needs to get there, but yeah. We'll get it done. Okay, cool. This is dealt with. One work day. Oh, come on. It's always the way with this game. So we have 8 spots. I'm thinking in the past what I've, yeah. Just trying to think now if this, we've got 10. So we could have 10, well, we would have 5 fields being worked on at a time down here, and 5 at a time up here. Buildings on fire. Not cool. Oh, that'll be fine. I hope. Oh, I didn't mean to go look at it. It is fine. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with covered hulls, capacity 95 kilometers. That's pretty good. Oh, I need to add these guys into, shoot. They need fuel. That's what the situation there is. Who has capacity? We're gonna need 3 more. That's full. I think, pretty sure that's full as well. This one has 6. Okay, and you are picking up fuel? Yes. Okay, so you can distribute fuel up here. Who's distributing to? Would make some sense to do that. DO2. But yeah, you're maxed out now, so okay. We'll get our fuel in 50%. That should be fine. And yeah, cool. And then let's get covered hulls. So we wanted 5, right? There's 5 of them there. KMZ. Covered hull. City. Let's change that color. By the time they get here, we should have some fuel in this area. All right, that's dealt with. That's dealt with. Just need a little bit of steel, and then those should get finished off. This guy is going to be transferring from both of these down to here when this falls below a certain percentage. So let's get I don't know that 4 is going to be enough. There we go. We'll do that one. Red with the white. Well, let's go with 8. And we can move them around if we need to. Okay, so what I want you to do is load from here and... Oh, no, that's not true. I'm going to wait because we want to load from the... excuse me, from the... No, we can do that because if we, yeah, if these do end up going below or down to 0, I think if they're here, they probably, if we set a percentage or don't set a percentage, it'll continue to go there. If yeah, I'm gonna wait. Sorry, I'm gonna wait till those are done because it. Just for having them cool. We got trucks for having them automatically triggered for when we need to load and unload. So okay, 11.6, that's low. Did we 93%? We're almost there, and then we can do a research on a okay, construction finished. Heating problem. Come on. Where's the construction? This one. Okay, cool. So what I want to have here, this one is going to be electronic distribution. Okay. Electronic DO. Okay. So there's 2 covered hulls in here that I want to move. And get you working in there. And get you working in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it wasn't the export. This is just into the warehouse. Okay, so that's, yeah. Get my brain working. And then I want 2 more. I believe it's covered hulls because they will carry electronics, yes. 5.8 or 5.9, not a big deal. 92, 92, 95. Okay, 2 of those. Yes, and this will be going from here. Loading electronics. Dropping them off here. And here. Once we get our trucks in, then we should be good. Okay. Okay, so I want you to load electronics and unload electronics. We don't need to load anything there. And we'll try to do 50%. Because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 70 tons, so 35, keeping 35 tons there is not a bad idea. And yeah, it's about the same on both of them. Okay, so this doesn't have anything else. It has 20, so 20 assignments. So let's take the electronics out there. And the drop off there. Okay, we're getting this back to a well, if you will, a purer form instead of mixing and matching the materials that are getting dealt with. So in each of the DOs. So this is the electronics. I'm gonna have to change that. It's bugging me. Rename. Electronics DO. And away they go. Cool. Okay, that's good. That should give us a reasonable. Yeah, they got fuel in there now. We also have a gas station here somewhere that I think it's hiding right there that they can get to. I'm just going to leave this open for now because we Fire extinguished. Awesome. Okay. Just want to get started on the increasing our birth rate post haste, unless of course they decide that the vaccination is something that we still need to let everyone know about. Come on, you can do it. I was planning on laying out the okay, so increased birth rate, and I'm just going to leave that at that number there. Is that a research finished? Yes. Okay. Cool. Hopefully that, along with the increased birth rate, helps level everything out. Okay. So how are we looking here? Yeah, we just basically need people. That'll happen. We're all loaded up with our different color vehicles. And, oh, I need to assign all of... our pickup points. Okay, that's 18. And want them to, excuse me, drop here. So we'll have to wait until it's done. Yeah, it's all good. Same scenario here. Okay. These don't really matter, the order that we put them in, because it's going to assign them as there's crops needing to be picked up, and that's determined by the harvesters. Okay. To the last phase, 5.4 tons of steel, and both of them are in the same situation. Okay, cool. Oh, and I'm going to put 0 workers on here right now because we have no crops. This will be our food distribution, so let's get working on all of these. Oh, we got the garbage that we need to get working on as well. Okay. Okay, let's go back to... I don't think I'm going to get to... we're 35 minutes in. The nuclear plan. I'll let you know once I get the bus platform dealt with. Bus platforms. Okay. This is small. The large one is 500. This is due 600. And it has an in and an out. Okay, that's I don't mind that. What's going to be the right way to position this? I think that's good there. And let's look at the end station. Sorry. There we go. This here, what that does is they're right straight across the street from the bus, and they can just zip over straight to it. I think that is that makes sense. At least in my little brain, it's working. Okay. Get. Yeah, working on that. And yes, and that has a mechanism as well. Okay, cool. I guess we'll get them both working, otherwise we're not going to be able to build that. And we will be needing footpaths, right? This looks like a logical connection. Right there. And probably not going to hurt to, oh, really? What's in the way there? Oh, is that a building issue? Crossing not allowed. Oh, there's a sign there. Okay. Need to go like this then. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll have some housing in this area, and some other infrastructure. No one's able to get to that, obviously. Can get this dealt with though. Okay, shouldn't take too long to get those roads done. Okay, where are we at? Looks like we're going to have this all dealt with. Okay, cool. I'm just going to do a quick pause. Okay, so you pick up from there, and I want you to drop off here. Unload crops there. Perfect. Good to go. And same scenario here, except we're going to this one. Yeah, really did make that a long ways away. Wondering if we do a road in here. How many slots does this have? I don't know. Looks like there might be two. That's not going to be enough. So yeah, I think just getting them to drive that far away around. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. This one's not so bad because it's, you know, they're coming from this road right here. But going from here all the way down and around to there, not loving that now that I'm thinking about it. And maybe I was thinking we would be dropping off directly at the warehouse, but I don't think that's the best option. Okay, let's just deal with it. Okay, they're unloading crops. Okay, and now I can assign this guy to pick up from here and here crops and unload here. And well, we'll try it at 50% and see where we go. Okay, let's get back on. Okay, almost done. The increased birth rate, that should see us getting population back up over 12,000. And then we can start educating a bunch of other people as well. Happiness is increasing still. Cool, like that. Little bit unexpected, just based off of the fact that we do have a few issues with would appear that we still have some water issues. Not nearly as bad as we had before, but we still have. And I'm just waiting for this to finish. Okay. And let's get research program done. Cool. Let's get that. Get educating our people again. Okay, got the roller coming in and the paver going up. Okay, awesome. This is dealt with. Sweet. Let's get that one dealt with as well. I thought I connected this up because we want access from both sides of the city into here. Yeah, or maybe I didn't. Obviously I didn't, because it's not done, is it? Okay, we went to that side of the street. Something like that. Okay. We got lots of space, so. It's cool. Let's get end station dealt with. And it's looking pretty good here for, yeah, just need 17 more tons of bricks brought, but they're able to work because they've got some in there already. Awesome. And this is almost done. This will be our food distribution. Odred Food DO. And that's going to be similar to what we're doing with the electronics, where we're going to, be delivering here, and then we can turn off the delivery from the other end. And then both of the distributions from there will be able to feed food to the new city, to the warehouse that we'll be using there. Let's quickly check and see. 37 tons of electronics. Okay, so let's quickly pause this. We have electronics here. What? Sorry, City DO, yes. Okay, and for your electronics, you go all the way to the other end. And I now want you to go here for pickup of electronics. Why don't I rename this so that I'm fumbling for what it is. Okay, and we'll get this reorged, get it up to where we need it to be, right above that one. Cool. And then we can remove the not the Hansino one, the 50s, warehouse 50s. If we can remove that one. Electronics. And then the customs house is the backup. Sorry. Okay. That's sorted out. Hopefully that takes care of any of those issues. We can get Clarence and Uncle a new television. Be very cool. And this was just, yeah, food and meat down there. So if you want anything else, you have to go over here. Right. Okay. This should work out pretty well. 11,518. Still seeing the drop there. Oh, and it's winter time. That's probably my cue to call this an episode. We got a bunch of little things dealt with, and I think all those 2 roads are done. So let's get them building the bus platform there. And then I think we're going to be in a situation where we can switch over a couple of the bus lines from here and to there. Haven't seen any real bad backups here, so that's a good thing. Anyway, I think we'll have that solved, and this is just going to do nothing but good things to the rest of that. So we got this all hooked into the rest of the city. We'll probably build the rest of this, and we will get on planning the nuclear area, because we are getting very close to finishing this side of the map off, and then that would be our last project. So yeah, cool. This who's this? Yeah, our container deal. So cool. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend part of it with me. That's awesome. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in episode 79. Cheers.